Yo, everybody. Generic B here. Welcome back to another episode of Stranded Deep. Did you miss me? I miss you guys. Sorry, it's been a few days since the last episode. There's a reason for it, and I'm going to talk about it today. Today, my topic that I want to discuss is order. Which is kind of fitting as I'm sitting here organizing things. Order, organization, and chaos in your life, and how it affects you as a person. Because this has been this past few days has been really a very interesting time for me. I have so much duct tape. Really. This duct tape needs to go to another island, so I'm taking that many. Okay, what else I got? I'm going to take this with me. I got that. Let's go put these away as they should. All right. So, let me first start off and talk about minimalism. So, my wife and I are both cut from the same cloth when it comes to stuff in the house. We don't like clutter. We don't like having a lot of random things in our life, in our house, because things start to feel kind of kind of like claustrophobic in a way. Feels a bit like messy and constrictive. It almost gets to the point, wow, holy crap. I love how I say this as I'm pack ratting everything under the sun in this game. But I digress. Oh, and someone said there's another stick hidden somewhere. So if I see it, I will pick it up. But I don't think I have one. It's springtime. It's spring again. Everybody knows it's spring again. And the moon up above. This is the season fall in love. Anyway, springtime, there's a little thing called spring cleaning. And that's when you decide to go through your house, and it's more than just cleaning. It's like getting rid of all the stuff. Oh, do I need to have some medicine? Yeah, I might as well get rid of this man cough while I'm here. I've got the man flu. But, so we went through, we're going through room by room. What is it, vitamins? Vitamins. We've been going through room by room and getting rid of stuff. And we're not really that much of keepers of stuff anyway, but there's an interesting law, and it's like a law of gases. I can't remember exactly what the name of the law is, but it is a gas will expand to fill its container is essentially what the law is. Okay, we're gonna go east, because I know there's an island. I accidentally left Wally at the island over there, but that's fine. We're going to that island to get some logs while we're talking. Oh, wow! I thought that was a giant shark. It looked like a giant shark. I'm hallucinating. When we lived in America, our house was about how much was it? 2,000 square feet? Maybe even more. It might have been like 2,200 square feet, something like that. Pretty good size house. Especially for, just a couple kids in love with no children or anything like that. Mother-in-law is living with us, and that's another part of this I want to talk about. But it was a big house, and when we first moved in it, we we moved in there from a much smaller townhouse when we lived in Atlanta. And we got there, we were like, holy crap, this place is huge. And like our stuff didn't even begin to fill it up. We had rooms, just empty rooms. And over the course of the years living there, of course, get a new couch, get a new end table. Oh, here's a pan we need, blah, 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 blah. And we filled up the house. So like this law of gases can easily apply to junk, your crap that you accumulate as a human being living in this world, living in this materialistic world. And then when we were moving to Bulgaria, we knew that the house would be a lot smaller. So this place is, I want to say it's like 1,400 square feet, maybe 1,500. Whoop. Are you? Oh, which is still quite large. Definitely not a small place. Feels a little cramped at times with, hey, is it George? George! Feels a little cramped. Oh, dude, I got lost again. That's it, yeah. Feels a little cramped at times, with the mother-in-law in the house, but, it's all well and good. Hey, stop that. But, we sat there and we said, how are we going to cram all our stuff into this house, into this new house? And the answer is you don't. You can't. You got to get rid of some things. And we either sold, gave away, or threw away so much stuff. And, things that when we really went through and we were trying to determine, what we wanted to keep and what we could throw away, or what we didn't need, I should say. Really, man, it got to a point. I'm going to get rid of some stuff here. I'm going to dump these duct tapes here. Whoa. Okay, let's bring them in a little bit more. When it came down to actually looking at this stuff, we were like, wow, why do I have, what was the thing? We had just kitchen stuff is the stuff that I remember the most. We had two, coffee maker going off. We had 2 garlic presses. Why in the world would you ever need 2 garlic presses is beyond me. We had 3 or 4 of those whisks, to whip up, meringue or eggs or whatever. 3 or 4 of them, no clue why. We had 4 measuring cups, liquid measuring cups. It was just silly, the amount of stuff we had. And why we had it, I have no idea. But it was crazy. It was an eye-opener for both me and my beautiful bride. For her, it was clothing. She gave away, it was ridiculous. It was 10 garbage bags full of clothes. She gave them to charity. And she's like, wow. Oh, and shoes, man. Oh, my God, the shoes. It was crazy. And she just looked at it and said, I cannot believe I've spent all this money on things that I never wear. And it's a pretty common thing, especially in America, to be, it's a bit of a obsession over materialistic things. And so we learned a valuable lesson there. Okay, you may get a shirt at TJ Maxx for $10, and that's cool, but, and that's a great deal, but if you're not going to wear it, and if you're buying a shirt for $10, that shirt's going to be destroyed after, not too long of wearing and washing. So it's literally buying disposable clothes at that point. Or you spend $100 on a shirt, which seems ridiculous. Seems like who would spend $100 on a shirt? Unless you're some kind of Rockefeller, which is a very rich person. For those of you who don't know that lingo. But if it's a really high quality shirt that is a classic, it's not going to go out of style. It's like it kind of makes more sense. You take good care of it, yada yada yada. Anywho, I'm going on a tangent as I usually do. So we got rid of a bunch of stuff when we moved to Bulgaria. What? Oh, let's eat this fish. Thank you, drive-through. And now that we've done spring cleaning, we're finding that there's even more stuff. We haven't really accumulated too much since we've been here. There's not the same amount of options for shopping here. I mean, there's malls and stuff, and there's stores that are good, but it's they're like brands that as Americans we don't know. So like I'm sure they're really good, Masons and Andrews or whatever, but like I don't know them. So they could be as they say in Bulgaria, it could be Kuchimarka, which is like dog brand. It's like no name brand for me. I wouldn't know. But so we haven't really gathered a bunch of stuff. But we still like now we're here. We're like, have we used this pan in the last year or almost year and a half that we've been here? And the answer is like no. But it's huge, and we have a much smaller kitchen. So like, do we need it? No. Let's get rid of it. And it's like we have like our cleaning lady, like we give stuff to our cleaning lady, or we'll put it on, we live in the city, so we'll put it on the road and like people grab it instantly. So it's good stuff. I mean, it's not, it's just like, why have it go to waste in our place when someone else can actually use it? So it's amazing just how much better you feel by focusing on only having the stuff that you absolutely need and making sure that stuff is high quality. Like if I only need 2 pans to cook, I'm only going to have 2 pans in my kitchen. They're going to be really good pans. I got a barbecue grill. I've told you guys about that big green egg. Like, it's a good barbecue grill. But I'd rather spend the money and have one that's going to last me a long, long time than to buy a cheapie, one that's going to rust out after a year. It's just how I roll. My closet, you guys would, I mean, maybe you're not surprised. I don't know. I've got 2 pair of blue jeans, 1 pair of like other type of like casual pants. I have a couple pair of dress pants and a couple dress shirts and a tie. And then I have like maybe a dozen t-shirts, So it's like, I really don't have that much clothing wise. I could easily pack everything I own clothing wise in like in a small suitcase. Easily. And shoes, I've got like 3 pair of shoes, and like out of those 3 pair, I wear them all, like in a pretty routine fashion. But it's better than having 10 shoes, and out of those 10 shoes, 7 of them I would barely ever wear, type of thing. I don't know. It feels good. I highly recommend you guys doing that. At least try it out. I'm going to dump that, and then we're going to grab this stuff. Give it a try and see what you think. Just really take a place. Everybody's got a room where it just feels a little bit claustrophobic, right? And okay, is there anything else I can get rid of? No, that's pretty good. And if you can, junk it. Like, junk as much stuff out of there as you can. I remember reading this article. It was online, and it was about minimalism. And it was a concept that I had never really thought about before. But this guy I think he lived in New York, and he had hey, why would you do that to me? I think he lived in New York, and he had a very, very small studio apartment. Hey, there's George. Hey, George. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of water really quick. Oh, no. Hey, no, don't. What is up with this stupid boat? Get fixed, would you? He had... George, I'm going over you, brother. Yahoo! He had a list, an itemized list of everything that he owned. And it was like 100 items. In his entire life, material possessions, 100 items. And I think that included everything, like right down to his kitchenware, his clothing, his electronic devices, everything. He had it on a list, and there was 100. And if something got added, he would have to remove something from the list, I believe is how he did it. And it was such a cool concept. And I tell you, it really, if you remove the clutter, it really makes your life just so much better, so much more clearer. And you feel good, and you get more stuff done. I know that seems so crazy, but it totally works. Now, the opposite, my mother-in-law is a pack rat, hardcore pack rat. So we're cleaning the kitchen, and we did a lot of it without telling her because she would be like, no, I want this. Like she has this like thing to pit cherries, like remove the little stone from the cherry, the pit from the cherry, and she will never use it, but it's something she's had. She brought it from her. She has an apartment in. Oh, there we go. Oh, everybody, look out. Okay, load up. Okay, we're lagging hard. You guys told me that there is a way. If we hit, let's try this out because I'm hurting for certain. If I hit save, hey, that works. Oh, dang it! Get on the thing. So she will hold on to things for... Hello? There we go. Okay, apparently... Hey, what is going on here? Hey, are we in stealth mode? Hey, stealth mode. Well, there's a little secret for you. Be on the boat. Nope. What? I don't know what's going on. Hey, what is going on here? Let's just get home, shall we? Is that okay? Can we go home? This is weird. I don't even want to know what's going on. But she will not get rid of anything. And so we had this really stupid like sandwich maker machine, which her brother gave her as a gift, but not even really as a gift. I mean, it was just like, hey, I've got this sandwich maker. It wasn't even new. I mean, it was like he's been using it, but he was like, hey, here's a sandwich maker for you. And we don't make sandwiches out of that sandwich machine. Like, it's like a grilled cheese kind of maker. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody making nothing out of that. And we've had it for over a year. And it sat in the cupboard, and it takes up space. Small kitchen, takes up space. You know what? Let's sleep. Should we sleep? Let's sleep so we can get some some visibility going on up in here. And I promise you, if no one said a word about it, it would stay in there until the end of time. And we got rid of it. And when I say get rid of it, we like put it in a box so, our cleaning lady could look and see if there's anything she wanted. And she had herself a little meltdown. She's like, "No, you can't take that. I want it." And we're like, "You haven't made a sandwich in a year." She doesn't want to hear that stuff. "No, I will. I'll make one. They make nice sandwiches, type of thing. It's like, well, you need to, I'm sorry, but no. Just really trying to, it's more of also kind of teaching her as well. We're all living in the same house together. We've got to, there has to be some kind of general consensus going on. So I've ended up, I said, well, if you keep this, you've got to get rid of 5 things in your room. Her room is a disaster zone. She keeps and collects every single thing known to man. She has beads upon beads, like for making necklaces, but she doesn't make necklaces anymore. She just likes collecting beads. And then every time there's like a wine bottle or any type of pretty glass bottle, she'll steal that and then make a like fill that with beads and then put that in a room. I mean, it's just it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. We got ourselves a little bit of a lag problem here. Fix your game, Jib. I told her, I said, okay, you gotta get rid of 5 things. And that was really hard for her, but it was good because it's like we're trying to teach her, declutter your life and you will feel a lot better about things. And I think she will. I think she'll get to that point where she may not like it, but she'll understand it. Okay, and I know that some people may not agree with that. Some folks may be like, hey, you need to just let her do her thing, but we're all on the same roof, under the same roof together. Like, we got to be a team. Okay, that's good. And then we'll do 2 more over here. So that's the good side of things. It's like, man, you declutter, things are organized, it allows you to breathe. Life is good. How do I want to do this one? I don't know. This is a weird one. Let's do this, and then maybe we'll put one there. On the opposite side is when things go bad, and which brings me to why there wasn't a Stranded Deep the other day. So had a good time with my beautiful bride. We were relaxing. I was ahead of a lot of videos because I've been pretty good about keeping up with that stuff. Okay, I guess I'll make some more walls while I'm talking. And we were watching some House of Cards, which is a really cool show. Really am enjoying that show. She had some wine that her uncle brought, and it was like this Bulgarian wine. It was really good. And we're just sitting there having wine, and I'm not a big wine drinker. I'm a big drinker of liquids. So, and a lot of that is because of my allergies, I think. So my nose is closed a lot, and so, we're out. Dang it. My nose is closed a lot, and so I tend to breathe through my mouth a lot, which dries me out, so I drink a lot. So I'm drinking like easy 2 liters of water a day, probably more, and then all sorts of other stuff. So when it comes to that sort of thing, like I drink. And I drank too much wine without even realizing it. And I woke up the next day, hangover town. Like, really not feeling good. And that ruined my day. Like, I couldn't get anything done. I'm going to see if I can drop this. I don't think I can carry it up this. I'm going to try, though. Hey, come back up while I talk. Come up here. Oh, yeah, maybe. Crap. This is impossible to get rid of. But so I didn't get a chance to record. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I didn't get a chance to record Stranded Deep. And I was supposed to record other stuff, and I didn't get a chance to. And because of that, I'm having to record on what was usually my day off. Oh, I've screwed up so hard now. Can I not get rid of this thing? Please let me. Please allow me to. I'm not going to be able to, am I? This ain't going to work. So it's crazy how just like one little thing can really mess up a schedule. You know, it's like, and I'm not a super schedule guy. You know, well, actually, I guess I am now. I've gotten really professional with my schedules now for stuff. Because I want to make sure that I get all this content out for you guys. Oh, I tell you what, you got to be kidding me. I may have to delete this thing in the logs or something. I don't know what to in the config file. I've ruined lives now. Oh, Becker. Oh, it's stuck. I'm stuck. Dang it, man. Oh, well, nice knowing you. Nice knowing you, Raft. Oh, you gotta be kidding on me. How's my health? Okay, let's. Come on. Woohoo! Whew. Does that hurt me? No, a little bit. One heart. It's all good. But yeah, I mean, I think I've said what I want to say on it. It for sure. Give it a try. If you are a collector, it's okay to have a hobby, like, and collect things as a hobby. But man, for the most part, just get rid of the clutter, man. You will feel so much better about your life if you do. And that is it. That is all. I tell you what. Get out of my life. Okay, I'm leaving it like that. That's perfect. Just right there. Out of my way. Ooh, and rain, which is perfect. That means it is time to call this episode. If you guys have any suggestions on topics that you want me to do, let me know in the comments below. But that's going to do it. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure and leave a like. Helps me out so very, very much. And until next time, take care. Brush your hair. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.